Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's see if we get these flowers. Can I get a tissue? Sorry. That's like this beautiful I'm so happy to have this morning. Here we go. My friend Ryan Blair is joining us. Thank you. Let's grab this incense. Right. Here we go. 1 second. Right, Instead having a moment. Let's wake it up. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. I have to just give that a second. Hold on, Ryan. Thanks for being patient. I see you, and I see everybody. Good morning. I'm trying to get you in here, and it's okay. Here we go. That should do it. Hi, Ryan. Good morning.
Good morning to you too. Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
for being nice to see you, darling. You look great.
Thank you.
Well. Ryan, you're up super early, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, I get up pretty early. The full moon is out. It's beautiful today, so
The
it was a
full moon
pleasure.
is out. Well, we thank you so much for taking the energy and the time to share and be with us today. I want to tell everybody, the folks that are meeting Ryan for the first time, you are a believer. That's what I think of when I think of you. You're a believer. You're a believer. I've known you from different worlds, from some really different people. But I always think of you as a believer because you put belief in self, belief of other, belief of humanity up there before you do anything else. We know you. I know you've written books, and you're an author, and you're a motivator, and there's lots of the public life I think that people might get to know, and if they don't already, get to kind of be inspired by. But I think your belief in self, belief that self can create and bring forth everything possible. Do you think does that resonate with you?
Yeah, my late mother told me that I could do anything I set my mind to, and I believed it. And I've been pursuing to set my mind to higher my higher self and higher initiatives and just greater work and greater purpose in everything that I've done. But that's been the pattern throughout my life, is following that belief.
Yeah, it shows. It shows in the way, I met Gerard Adams with you, and that's how I first met Gerard. And we know each other through Christina Cuomo and Ronnie Madra, different worlds, and in all the different worlds that I see you bringing forth. You've never changed, no matter what level of successes you've brought forth in your life. You've always had this belief, like, hey, you know what? If I can do it, you can do it. It's about really honoring yourself enough, believing that you've got the capacity to hold that.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. This is probably the best way to wake up in the morning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So we love having you here with us. We're out at the beach, and this beautiful light's coming in, and we're just so happy to be able to share. I think at a time where all of us are, frankly, going through a lot. People that are all going through a lot. We're really struggling. We're trying to make sure that we find self, and we're here to remind people that we can choose the path of struggle, and then we know what that's going to be. Or we can choose to understand that our natural set point is actually happiness, joy, grace, love.
Yeah.
Right? And when we get quiet, we access that.
Yeah, it's funny because you were one of the first people that influenced me in the direction of meditation. And when we last saw each other about 3 years ago, it was over at Christina Cuomo's event. I had yet to pick up the practice of it, and now it's something that I cannot live without. And so going inward and connecting to silence is the ultimate healing modality.
Yeah, it really is. Whether you do that, I'm just going to change my vision here a little bit. whether we do that with in prayer, whether we do that in meditation, the most important thing, like you said, is stillness, and that's absolutely one of my favorite words. That idea of just loving yourself enough to know that you have the capacity and the right, you know. And often, Ryan, people think that meditation, like I work in the recovery space a lot, and there's a lot of people who think, well, if I do this meditation, if I do this thing, it's going to make me more productive, or it's going to help me. It'll absolutely do all those things, but the greatest joy is that it gives you access to what is already inside you, that beautiful, even like let's try it now. Let's just close our eyes and let's get in there together, right? So even as Ryan and I are chatting, isn't there a part of you, all of us, with your eyes softly closed? Notice that part of you that's doing the noticing. Notice that part of you that's listening, that's taking this in, that's just still and breathing. And no matter what sounds are going on around us, no matter what's happening, whatever distractions the body might be experiencing, or that beautiful mind of ours, notice this quiet and stay with it. And whatever is your practice, with your next inhale, silently say the word let. And with your next exhale, silently say the word go. So you're inhaling let, exhaling go. Inhaling let, exhaling go. With no effort, no agenda, and the magic word that we have today, we like to seed a word of possibility. And today it's dedication. And dedicating yourself to this gentle practice helps you reset, helps you access this incredible reserve. So stay with the breath, breathing in through the nose, receive, exhaling, release, inhaling, silently say the word let, and as you exhale, go. And stay with this, allowing yourself to easily come and go. Receive, release, no effort, no work at all. Just allow the body to totally relax and unwind, feeling your seat in Mother Earth. Stay with the breath. And if you're having thoughts, no problem. Very gently just come back to the breath and start again. Gently, gently, every time. no effort, no strain, just you and your sacred breath. Just stay with the breath. Inhaling, let. Exhaling, go. Inhaling, let. Exhaling, go.
That's what I said last year, but then this year came in and I was like, sorry, same mentality.
Just stay with the breath. Inhaling, exhaling, go. And keeping your eyes softly closed. Just allow yourself to take in this quiet, take in this stillness. It is your right to have this peace anytime, to have this divine stillness. One of the great Christian mystics, Father Dishandan, says that when we pray, we talk to the divine, and when we meditate, we listen. And as you go into your day and into your weekend, perhaps set a few moments aside to just feel what is it that you are dedicated to, or that you wish to dedicate yourself to. It could be a relationship, it could be a project, it could be just to elevating your game in any way. Keeping your eyes softly closed, very gently. Put your palms together, let your thumb rest on your sternum. And let us take this quiet, take this moment with us. And notice as you put your palms together, your left side and your right side, at this time of this moon, this robust, powerful moon time. Notice the left side of you, which is the seat of the divine feminine. Notice the left side, the seat of the divine feminine. And feel that pushing up against the right side, the seat of the divine masculine in all of us. The left connected to the moon, yielding, deep listening, intuition, and the right, standing for your rights and fighting for them if you need to. And let us ask for balance for both, and indeed for all parts of ourselves. May the day be blessed, and may the way be blessed till we get to sit together again. Take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose, and exhale. I wish you namaste, divine in me bows to the divine in you. And whenever you're ready, come back to your seat, come back to your space. Give yourselves a stretch if you need. How are we feeling? Beautiful. You notice that even with the noises and the distractions, we can always just stay with the breath, letting the noises come and go. That is called life. And the path of meditation helps you to cut through the noise to the point where it doesn't become anything but what it is, and you just roll with it. You build resilience. This is why we teach meditation in the recovery space a lot. We teach and help people in the space of mental health. That meditation can be an incredible gift in many spaces. That's one of the things I wanted to actually ask you, Ryan, because we chose that word dedication, and I'd love you just to share a little bit with folks, because you've been really dedicated to being an entrepreneur, to building businesses and encouraging and lighting fires under so many people who have now gone on, like Gerard is one of the folks, Gerard Adams, but you've done that with many people. So what is, if I say that word dedication, speak to us a little bit about that, if you would.
When I think of dedication, I think of my devotion, and I'm devoted to building things. I love architecting, and now that I'm much more spiritually centered, I do it with divine inspiration, and I seek to architect a business that is doing good, and I've always built things that were involved in transformation. So I was in the weight loss space for quite some period of time, and now I'm bringing these methods and modalities to as many human beings as this vessel can possibly reach. And that's really what I'm dedicated to now.
Powerful. That's powerful. And dedication means you just, not that you don't see everything else and you don't take everything else in, but you've got the ability to really, it's almost like, I love the word that you used, is devotion. Actually devoting yourself to the conscious elevation of that path.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, giving yourself fully. So oftentimes we don't give ourselves completely and fully, and we restrict, we hold something back, but we don't give ourselves fully to our work. We don't give ourselves fully to our relationships. And so we're always holding something back. The ego is always trying to keep you from giving yourself fully. So when I think of dedication, I think of just giving my entire body, soul, and mind to the role that I've been, called to fulfill.
Yeah. Well, we do a thing, Ryan, I do another thing called Turning Points, and we would love to have you be part of Turning Points and take a deeper dive in that, because I think your path has been, is inspiring to many people, and I think at a time where, frankly, a lot of us are really struggling, you know, and it's okay for us to actually say that, whether you have issues with mental health or you're being triggered in other ways, what we have going on is tough. It's really a tough time, but not talking about it and not sharing it with other people, you know, that's why I do this weekly with Christina, because, you know, she has a different world of people who, you know, think, well, maybe I'll just do it through the ecosystem of the body. It's all
Yeah, the idea that I've come up to is to turn your adversity into your authority. And so once you really own the adversities that you've gone through and see them as a gift, you know, you shift from seeing everything as happening to you as opposed to happening for you. And so I'd love to participate with you in any programs you have, and I'm happy to help and inspire any way I can.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Ryan. Thank you for getting up and being with us. And thank you all. I wish you a fantastic day ahead, a blessed weekend, whatever you're doing this Labor Day. Acknowledge all the folks in your life who support you and that you are so grateful for as well. And I want to acknowledge all the folks in my life. I give you love and light. And thank you, including the folks that are bringing us technology to help us be able to do this across coasts, across worlds. It's time. So thank you, everybody. Yeah, have a great day and a great weekend. Bye, everyone. Love and light. And Ryan, what is your handle so everybody? I know that. Okay. You can follow Ryan Blair. I'm sure we'll pin that for you guys. And for anybody that's joining me, Sleep Meditations, and please join the YouTube channel that we have, because we're really trying to get folks to try extended versions of the meditations. We can't always keep them extended periods on Instagram. We've got lots more to share with you, and sleep meditations and all those good things as well. Love and light. Let me know how you're doing out there.